Hey guys, it's KP5MIQ people. I'm gonna do a little short intro into this video y'all are fixing to watch. I tried to do a user review of this Yaesu Ft-4x on one. Uh, I hope you get something out of it. My audio visual skills still were lacking, and I tried to hold that radio up where you can see the functions and things I did to it on the screens as I did it. Sometimes it worked good, sometimes it didn't. Uh, but if you got any questions about this radio, just shoot comment me below or email me, and I'll be glad to try to answer anything I can about it. And again, I apologize for my audio visual skills, and ham radio cat thumbnail will be the final thing you see. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate it. 7-3. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's KB5MIQ Big Boy. We're going to do a little user review of my Yaesu Ft-4x that I won at the main trading company Black Friday sale last Friday morning. All right. If y'all watched some of my videos in the past talking about different style handhelds and things like that, you'll know I'm not good with multifunction screen programmable radios, especially handhelds. Several reasons. One, boomer. Two, big flimsy fingers, little bitty keys, things like that. The handhelds I've been using since I kind of got back active this hobby again is a UV5R and a BF8 watt version, basically of a UV5R. A lot of people hate them radios. I've got no problem with them. A lot of people call them about having superior emissions, which I think they may do a little bit, but I don't really think that's going to be a problem on the average user. The problem I have with them is I cannot manually program a Bofong or Baofeng radio. Tried, can't do it. So I use Chirp. Chirp software works great. The issue I've got with them, though, is I carry one traveling a lot. And I end up with like 30 repeaters programmed into this thing because I may be from Little Rock, Arkansas to Hazel, Texas, anywhere in between. And I got a lot of repeaters programmed in it because I cannot program that thing on the road. Now, this Yaesu Ft-4x, we're going to talk about some of the features of it. And the biggest feature I'm going to talk about is the ease of programming for a boomer, especially somebody like me. It's a 5-watt typical dual band small radio, belt clip, rubber antenna, size comparison to the UV5R, about the same size radio. MTC has these on their website, $89. And remember some of my previous videos talking about the prices of equipment today versus 30 years ago. When I first got into this hobby, a friend of mine was carrying a dual band ICOM, first one I ever seen, radio this long with battery that thick, weighed about 4 pounds. I think he gave 5 bills for that thing. I sold some gear in 2000 and bought a dual band Rexon, which is not even on the market anymore, thank goodness. Sorriest radio I ever had, with NiCad extra capacity batteries. Battery life was horrible, could not program it, didn't have really good luck using it, wasn't a very good radio at all. But when I got to look for a handheld several years ago, I run up on the Baofengs, cheap enough, they work good, I like them. Now this, if I'd have found this before the Baofeng, this would have been the one I'd have bought. $89 on MTC's website, I believe right now. You can check it out. I also think they got a special going. If you buy $100 or more, you can get this thing for like 59 bucks. But check their website out and see. It's just a typical dual band. Got most of the other functions in it. Got weather channel functions in it where you can watch weather, get the weather channels on it. But I'm going to show you what I think is the best function of this radio right now. We're going to program a repeater in it. I hope this shows up. I had to redo this video because the last one didn't do that good. Right now it come up in repeater mode. And that's channel number 1's New Boston 2.0. So I'm going to put it in VFO mode. I've got it in VFO mode right there. We're going to program a repeater in Mount Pleasant, Texas. I use direct keypad entry. I'll put in 146,940. It automatically went to the negative offset. Now that repeater has a PL tone, 151.4. The function key is this lower button right here under the push to talk, and that's the monitor button. So I'm going to go into function. And I'm going to scroll through the options until I find the tone option. I'll show that to you as soon as I find it. And of these options in here are actually in alphabetical order. It says tone frequency. Push the function key again. It gives you the tones lined up. So up and down keys, I'm going to go to 151.4. Right there. Hit the function key again and hold it in one more time. Function key is set on 146.9.4. I'm sure this repeater, I can't hit it from inside the house. I'd have to go outside. But now I'm going to show you how to label it. Hold the VFO memory key down. It'll pop up the little cursors. Using the keys, this is Mount Pleasant 9.4, so I'm going to go M, bump the function key, that'll scoot the cursor over. MT, P, and you name them anything you want to name them. Name them something that you can remember. MTP 940. Hold the memory key down again. Memory in. And my 14th memory is Mount Pleasant 940. This is a really good little radio. I'm very impressed with it. And the best thing about it, if you're going to carry that to a ham swap, convention, your club meeting, you can walk in there that clipped on your side. You'll look a lot cooler than you would with a Bayo phone, and the old guys are fussing at you for carrying a Bayo phone. Again, not knocking Bayo phones. I think they're good radios. I'm not getting rid of mine. I may make a gift of one of mine to some friend of mine one day, but I like them. I ain't got nothing wrong with it, but I really am impressed with this Yaesu. For the money, gets back to how much this gear has gone down since I've got into this hobby. It's really a good, if you just want a good dual band handheld 5-watt radio. It's got 3 power settings, 1/2 watt, 2.5, and 5. Weather channel function in there. A lot of other functions you younger guys will be able to access easier than me. I just wanted to show you what I think is the best thing about it is its ease of programming for frequencies. So remember, main trading company, Paris, Texas. Again, I talk about them a lot, but you guys live in a city that live closer to cities that have actual ham stores. We've never had that in our area. We've never had an actual ham radio store, to my knowledge, since I've been involved in ham radio. We had Radio Shack years ago, and I liked Radio Shack. Radio Shack's not a ham store. MTC is. Got a lot of ham gear, a lot of radios. They go online and in Paris, Texas, so check them out. Remember your club pages on Facebook: 4 States Amateur Radio, Cowtown Amateur Radio, Shreveport Amateur Radio, Dallas Amateur Radio. And if you got a club in the town I don't mention, look it up on Facebook for a ham club local to you. And there's lots of information on how to become a ham, and there'll be somebody that can help you become a ham. Remember your Facebook pages: Ham Radio Flea Market Trading Post, Ham Radio, Amateur Radio Elmer's, Texas Amateur Ham Radio. All good avenues of information on Facebook for ham radio related topics. Our roundtable. on 10 meters. We still hold it. The band's been dead. A lot of guys in comments are trying to check in with us. So keep trying. The band will open up one day. But we're still on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Friday nights at 7:30 Central Standard Time. Usually on 28.450, but if the band's open and there's a net there, we'll probably be up on 28.470. KB5MIQ is my call sign. My email's posted on my QRZ page. If you got a question, direct email me. I'll answer every email I get. Just be sure to put something in the subject matter, your call, my call, or something to get my attention. Thanks for everybody who subscribed to the channel. Hope everybody has a great week. It's KB5MIQ Big Boy 73.